What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're going to be checking out some awesome box code. So let's go. So in this video, we're going to be checking out the stuffed T-Rex. As you can see, this is a really nice box code, and in this video, we're going to be checking out the best print settings to print it. So let's go. So first off, let's analyze. Right here we got the body, the belly, the arms, right here the jaw and the head. This is a really nice assembled model. So after you print, you can just assemble all the parts. So let's go to the print settings. Right here on layer height, you can be reducing the layer height to around 0.16 millimeters. By reducing this value, we're going to have more layers to print. It's going to take more time to print, but we're going to have a finer and better quality. So this is a really nice modification. Going over here to vertical shells, we can leave it at 3 just to get a really rigid and dense model. So if a kid throws it in the wall, it's not going to break. Going over to infill, we can be increasing to 10% just to get a better dense model. So this is going to be changing the infill. So it's the inside part of the model. Going over to fill pattern, we're going to be printing with a gyroid infill pattern. Gyroid's a really nice infill pattern because it prints in waves. So your printer never goes on a straight line. This reduces the chance of your print failing while printing the infill. Going over to skirt and brim, let's analyze if this model really needs brim. So brim is a really nice feature to increase the surface of contact to the build plate. So it's this under part right here. As you can see, the T-Rex body's got a good surface of contact to the build plate, and the other parts too. Just the arm that has a smaller surface of contact to the build plate. A good way to oh, just one thing to say right here, we got some support. So this is a built-in support. This is our modelers added this custom support right here, and that you can just snap off after you print. So all of the parts got a decent surface of contact to the build plate to help with bed adhesion. So if you have some issues with bed adhesion, your print tends to unstick from the build plate. It's always considered before adding any brim. It's not well recommended to add brim or on articulated parts such as this one because it's quite hard to remove after you have printed. A good way is to always clean your build plate with some isopropyl alcohol or detergent to get a really clean surface to print on, remove all of the dust and oils from your finger that are on the build plate. So this is quite nice. Make sure you clean really well your build plate and make sure your printer is really well leveled, because a leveled printer is going to have a good first layer that's going to secure down our model to the build plate. So we do not need any brim on this model, but if you want, you can be just adding support brim just to this part right here. So this model does not need any brim. It's optional only on this part. I do not recommend adding brim to the body. But hear out those tips and make sure you clean really well your build plate. Going over to support material, this model does not need any support material because it's optimized for printing. So all of the overhangs, these curvatures, your printer can print without any support. This is why it's a assemble model, to get easy and to reduce all of the supports, especially that this model already has a built-in support. Going over to speed, you can be printing this model at the standard print speed. We do not need to reduce any of the speed, especially for Bamboo Lab printers. So you do not need to reduce this value. Just make sure that your first layer speed is at a really low value to guarantee that you're gonna have a print really slowly the first layer to get a perfect first layer. Because the first layer is the most important layer, because all of the other layers are going to go on top of this one. So make sure you got a good first layer print. So now we are ready to slice, and let's do that. So as you can see, we have slice, and it's going to take 7 hours and 46 minutes to print. As you can see, it turned out really nicely with all the layers right here being printed at 10% infill. So it looks fantastic. We're gonna get a really dense model with highly detailed. As you can see, it turned out nice. The support right here, the custom support, the already built-in support on the head. If we go over to speed, you'll see that it reduces the speed while printing small perimeters. So this is really nice. So to print this, grab a really nice film that you have laying around and print this model right now. And if you're going to print this in multicolor, I do recommend putting more models in the same build plate to reduce the proportional waste of filament. So this is fantastic. So the models are ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLflix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.